Yeah. So call the public session to order. And if you could all please join Declan and Layla as they lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Hit it.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right. All right, we're going to start.
Okay, well, it is wonderful to see so many people here. It is a tradition here annually to recognize our Board of Education. As you all know, the Board of Education does not do it for the money, for sure. They're volunteers in the community, and it is not an easy job. It's a lot of hours. Every month, sometimes twice a month for meetings. But beyond that, there's extensive conversations that have to take place just to really do the things that are necessary to be educated, to be prepared for board meetings. It's the board packets, while they're online now, they're voluminous in terms of the research that board members have to do. But not only that, it really is about the support that they provide to me, the administrative team, the teachers here, on behalf of the students in the Center Ridge School District. I have the distinct pleasure of working the most closely with the Board of Education. And I have to say that I do feel blessed and lucky to have the 5 members on the Board of Education that we have. They, without exception, are here for the children and for our school district to ensure that we can provide the highest possible quality education for our kids. The initiatives that they've gotten behind, supporting kids, the whole child, and really coming from a place of genuine care and concern, and certainly understanding the fiscal responsibility they have to provide that high quality education at a cost that U.S. taxpayers can afford. So I just personally want to express my gratitude to the Board of Education. We do have, this is World Mental Health Week, and as part of this World Mental Health Week, you can see my wonderful sneakers here I wear. I don't do that on a daily basis, but this week I am wearing them. They were inspired by something that my daughter always talks about, and it's funny because I talked to the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade kids today, and I asked them for a show of hands, how many of them are Harry Styles fans? And most of them did not even think about raising their hands. And I said, that's impossible, because Harry Styles sold out Madison Square Garden 16 nights 2 weeks ago, and so there's no way that some of them are not fans. But so that was kind of a running joke, but the reason it came to pass, my daughter happened to be one of those Harry Styles fans. And so we came up with this idea that, hey, we all struggle. And I tell stories about my own struggle. Last year, on Easter Sunday, when my house burned down, we struggled as a family. My whole family struggled. I talked to the kids actually about that. I said, hey, if I'm the superintendent, the guy that's supposed to solve problems for everybody in the community and provide for the quality education, if I can struggle, anybody. And so the way that we can get through as a community is to build a culture of care. And a culture of care meaning we care about kids. Last night we had a bunch of parents in here talking about the initiatives we have to support children in their social emotional learning. And it was really great to see. And so it's great to see here, and I'm kind of sharing that message again because many of you weren't here. But just to know that the culture of care extends to our children, it extends to our teachers and our staff, it extends to our Board of Education and all of you that are here. Because that's the kind of district we want to be. We want to be a district that is welcoming and accepting of everybody that walks in the door, provides that high quality education that we want. So with that being said, we have these Treat People with Kindness green t-shirts and some mental health awareness stands and things like that to celebrate World Mental Health Day. And we're going to just pass those out to our board members. And I want to thank Ms. Foreman at the high school for organizing this, and Mr. Winslow and his team for helping to organize and distribute all of these things. So just a small token of appreciation for the work you guys do on a daily basis and making SEL and DEI a standalone initiative is a goal. is really something that's very special, and a lot of this stuff. So thank you to the Board of Education.
Thank you.
And for getting those children, because you ordered those, so you paid for those. But there are some other groups here, and you're all here. I'd like to start with, from the PTO, and the Golders here, and just to offer some thanks to our Board of Education, and then we'll move through each of the buildings.
Yes, and so does with me as
Oh,
well.
thank
So we're both here from the PTO. We know you have an initiative coming up, Dr. Sarah, the book club. So we purchased that book for the board so that they could read along with us as well. So they're described to you, so I'm gonna do this Rayburn. Okay, so their names on the outside. Thank you so much.
So this was not coordinated, but there's a shameless plug in here. As you may know, some of the new signage on the building, we are an international baccalaureate diploma program school at the high school and a middle year program school at the middle school. Today, we hit the button for authorization for the primary year program at our elementary school. The book we have is a book called The Self-Driven Child, and it's about teaching children to take control of their own learning and and have agency over their own learning and themselves in general. And so it's a book that we're putting out there, and we're saying that if you are interested in reading about this book, I think it's a wonderful book that, kind of sounds maybe a little bit heavy, but it's one that's told through anecdotes and stories. And I think it's really appealing to parents to talk about how you can support your kids in this kind of an education. And so if you'd like to join that, please let us know, and we can certainly work to make that book available to you. Oh, I'm sorry, that's part.
In March, this is.
Oh, and in March, the authors are actually coming. So we're gonna have one meeting, and then in March, the authors are going to come and actually do workshops with our teachers, and then workshops with our parents. So really kind of an exciting initiative, and I hope that many of you will pick up that book and join the book. Thanks. Oh, and now I'd like to introduce Mr. Ritchie and Ms. Jackson from the elementary school.
So I want to first of all thank all of our board members for everything they do for our kids. We, like Dr. Massera was just saying, very exciting news today. So we're excited to be starting the process of authorization at BOE. For those of you who have kind of been paying attention to what's going on, we're applying for primary years program authorization for the International Baccalaureate. And in light of that, one of the things that the IB kind of is promoting more than anything is internationally minded students. So in that light, our band teacher, music teacher, and the bus teacher kind of all combined together to form one like Power Ranger version of a music team, and have put together something for that our little kindergartners, if you are a kindergarten student and are here to perform today, you guys can start heading up, and they just want to sing a song for you. Come on over here. Come over here. Yep. Right over here. Just have them like in this area. All right.
Oh, we're gonna do this
Be risk-takers, right?
Yes.
Great job, guys. So, as you heard, it was English, French, Spanish, Algonquin, and sign language as well. So, great job to all of you. Thank you for trying to help us out today. And thank you to all of their kindergarten friends who were helping in the background. We were there the other day, so they have a little emotional support to back them up. Great job. Love to have you here for the whole show. We're gonna go find Mom and Dad. And next up, we also have Mrs. Lopez. And thank you to Miss Samara Lopez, Ms. Stoton, and Ms. Hazel. And next up, we have Ms. Bloomberg has a group of first grade students who helped to create a little portrait for our board event as well. Why don't you guys come up?
Clayton Louie would like to thank you for your dedication to our district. You work so hard to improve the education of our students. You are a better district because of you and you. We have created this dandelion painting because our students think you're dandy and we on time. So thank you for all your hard work.
Just keep walking.
I don't think you're letting go. I don't think you're letting go.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Dr. Reza? Baby?
Good evening, everyone. We're looking for education. One of our favorite nights of the year, because we get to highlight the people behind the scenes that really put in tireless efforts to make everything happen in our school district. So one of the new additions that we have to the middle school, new initiative this year, as I've said to you, is our new morning show. So our morning show, for those of you that don't have a middle schooler, we have some stars in the morning show here. Our new morning show at the middle school, what I did under the direction of Mr. Wolger, our media club advisor, is the students took the traditional PA morning announcements of updates of club meetings and such, and created a show. So now we have a virtual show every morning, live in every classroom on the smartboard, student-led, student-driven, student-contributed by Mr. Wolger. So it's a daily show, so you can see it's not super perfectly edited, it's student-centered and driven, and that's our favorite part of it. The first one, Miss Pig and I had to talk with the very first morning show. I cried watching it in my office on the big screen. I was like, why are you crying? I'm so happy, I love it. It embodies everything that we're trying to do here in Center Moriches. And it really is just a beautiful display of student-centered work and engagement. So if you've been in middle school and high school and you've heard traditional morning announcements, a lot of times some students are listening, some may not, while we share live and on PA. We've seen as we walk around the middle school during the morning show, everyone is moved to smartboard. The student engagement is high, everyone loves it, and is into it. And the kids that are doing it are now beginning to branch out and experiment. So we're doing some special edition shows. One of them was shown today, Board Appreciation Day, a special edition. We have sports highlights. So last week, Center Moriches beat East Moriches in football, and there was a video clip of a highlight of the play. So the kids are kind of getting to see that. Coaches can show live clips of events. Club advisors are getting on. We just started a new session this week for Mental Health Awareness Week for our social worker. Mrs. Kavanaugh is doing words of wisdom with the social workers, starting every day with positive affirmation for the school. So we're able to, as we go, we're able to branch out and expand. So tonight, we want to share with the Board of Education the special edition Board Appreciation Day morning show.
Welcome to this special edition of the morning show. Today is Board Appreciation Day. My name is Ava, and today is going to be the school board.
Wait, I'm here.
Oh, Maddie, what's going on? We're in the middle of filming the school.
Mr. Roy helped us build it in workshop. It's the school board.
Oh, well, Maddie, that's great, but I don't think that's what we're talking about when we say school board.
But it's a board.
No, I know it's a board, but what we mean is.
Wait, I'm here with the cheese board.
What?
Mrs. Boulder sent me over as fast as she could with the cheese board.
Guys, no, we aren't talking about a wooden or a cheese board. We're talking about the Board of Education. Let's ask Mia to help explain to us what it is. Mia, is it your mom?
Hi Ava, I'd love to help. Today is Board Appreciation Day. We take the day to thank the 5 elected parents that make decisions and help run our school. My mom, Miss Rayburn, is one of these board members. Here's Kristen to introduce them.
Thanks, Mia. The Board of Education is made up of volunteers who are elected by our parents who make the tough decisions. They are the backbone of our school, and without them, we wouldn't have all the amazing clubs, sports, and classes that we all enjoy. Mr. Maxwell is our school board president. He is an English teacher at Hicksville School District. He loves hockey and coaches many sports. Next up is Mr. Babsey. He is kind of a genius who works at Brookhaven National Lab as an engineer. He loves the fine and performing arts and supports our programs here at Santa Moriches. Next, we have Miss Rayburn. She is an alum of Santa Moriches and was even homecoming queen. Miss Rayburn is still famous for her killer volleyball skills here at Santa Moriches. Miss Leonsky is also on our school board. She is a Spanish teacher, which we think is muy excelente. She loves her family and is a very proud mom. Finally, we have Miss Dench. She serves on 2 boards, one for us and one for all of Nassau-Suffolk County in the NSSBA. She also loves all things Scouts. Please join me in a round of applause for these amazing Board of Education members. And all of us.
So there's one more little bit in music department, please. Recognize that there's middle school students here that worked on the morning show. If you could please stand up so we can just give you a round of applause. Mr. Bolger, as you can imagine, the coordination and planning, it was in the works for an entire year. We knew that we were kicking off this year last September, so it's been a year of planning and preparation to make this happen daily. So a lot of behind the scenes work with Mr. Golder, and we appreciate that. We coordinate with Mr. Nofi on all the tech aspects to make it happen. Thank you, Mr. Nofi. And we're so excited to see this happen here at middle school. And we also want to have an art display. So all students that participated in our artwork, come on up. A couple more here. Here you are. All right, so we have our art collage was created for the boardroom by Mia Rayburn, Claire Castiglione, Adriana Loach, Patrick Clark, Julia Penson, Andrew Pontieri, Cassidy Moore, Addison Toms, Nate Soto, Gianna Booth, and Noah Galino worked together to create a collage for the boardroom. Our appreciation, thank you for all that you do.
Hi, good evening. I am the high school principal. Kate Foreman is our assistant principal. Thank you so much for coming. Special thank you to our Board of Education. We really appreciate everything you do. It's hard to try and in one night showcase all of the things that we are thankful for, that you help support, which I think is just a true testament to how amazing our district is. The music, the arts, CMTV, middle school editions. It's a great thing to see, and I love seeing. This is my favorite Board of Education night. I don't know if it's supposed to say that, but it is because we get to see all the kids too. And I know that just based on who our Board of Education members are, I know that this is also my favorite because they get to see so much of the great things that our kids have to offer. So the first thing that we're going to do with our high school is we're going to show off a little piece presented by our students.
Just before we start, I want to thank the board just for all the music companies.
We're also going to thank our board members. It's hard sometimes to compete with these young, little, adorable faces, and so we have to pull out all the stops. Now, I'm lucky at the high school. We have a group of kids who I know these guys know very well. So if I could ask for my special high school students, can I have Izzy and Max, can I have Ben, can I Geneva, can I have you come up? Well, Kaylee there, and if you could bring these. Where's that? Yeah, come on. I know, a lot of talents here. If you guys could present that, and then I'll explain to everybody what it is.
Thank you.
So just so that you know what it is that you were just presented with, one is it was our yearbook, right? We always give the yearbook. It's something that our kids worked so hard on all year, and it is something that we really love to show at the end of the year. So to start the year with that is really great. We also have from our school store a little swag bag. What we love about the school store is that it's run by our students. So we have students in Ms. Hickerson's life skills class who actually run the school store, along with some of our students who actually use it as business classes. They run it themselves, they make sure that they go to BJ's and they get everything that they need. It has really grown a lot, and I know, so I believe what Ms. Hickerson wanted me to say was, thank you for always cheering us on. With that. That's what you wanted me to do. So, and then the other thing that you also have is a cookie made by our amazing fruit crew. If you have ever heard me speak, I love the fruit crew. That's the day when they come to deliver it. Our fruit crew is also made up of our life skills students in Miss Phillips' class, and they order the all of the ingredients, they make it, they handle the finances, everything. So it's a really great life skills program that we brought in the high school, which I love to see our kids be a part of. And last thing I'm going to show off is a piece of artwork that we too are going to have in our boardroom just to show our appreciation. So thank you to all of our amazing high school helpers, and thank you so much to our Board of Education members. We really appreciate it.
So, every year we have this Board of Ed Appreciation Night, and I will agree with Ms. Van Bodie in some respects, but I cannot say that I agree with all of them. So the best part of being on the Board of Ed is being able to support the programs that your children participate in and having them come here and present to us. That's really the best part of being on the Board of Ed. I think in the video, the children from the middle school sit in the backbone, and I love the video, but you guys are the backbone, the children that are doing that video, and the teachers who support them on a daily basis, who walk the halls with them and cheer for them in life in a way that we can't know sitting behind the table. So it's so easy to come here and give our time, but this is what happens. These wonderful programs, what they're doing with the languages in Clayton Huey, we always love them. Because it's just so filled with energy in the presentation. And I've been watching the morning show. Mr. Volger told me about it, so I've been logging on and trying to watch them. I didn't see that one come. And I don't know who took the pictures, but we're gonna have to talk here. So just come on the way up. This is a hard night for me. I don't know about the rest of the board because I feel like I'm throwing my own party. We're having a Board of Ed meeting for you to come and appreciate us. And really just the things that you're doing every single day, we really appreciate. So thank you so much for coming tonight. From the band to the video, to the kindergartners, to all of the children. One in particular, I will mention. We do appreciate you coming, very much so. We're here as part of, to represent the community. So if you have any questions ever for us, just see me on the way out. I'll give you Ms. Rayburn's phone number. She'll pick up. So thank you very much for everything. We truly do appreciate it.
Thank you.
We also have, as we discussed the International Baccalaureate, we celebrate each month a different learner profile. So what I'd like to do is begin with the elementary school and celebrate some children. This month's learner profile is open-mindedness. So.
Thank you, yes. So our open-mindedness students for the month of September. Mrs. Jackson, start us off.
Before I begin, I'll please say what open-minded means. What our schools do, open-minded students understand and appreciate their and personal history and are appropriate to perspective, values, and traditions of other individuals and communities. They are accustomed to seeking and evaluating a range of points of view and are willing to grow from those experiences. We have 6 awards, one for each grade level. I'm going to start with the younger grades. I'm going to start with kindergarten. We have who is from Miss Larson, Miss Cooper's class, Shay Ahmed. In first grade, we have William Ronda. And in second grade, from Mr. DeMayo's class, we have Ella.
Our third grade representative from Ms. McGee Tyson's class is Alina Kuzo. Fourth grade, we have a young gentleman who is very excited to be here tonight, Alex Castro. Oh, I'm sorry, that's fifth grade. We could do him too first. Alex Castro from Ms. Lopez's class. Fourth grade, from Mr. Ryder and Ms. Darby's class, we have John Doran. Let's just give you some brief feedback of what their teachers had said about why they felt they were nominated as their student of the month for open-mindedness.
So Shay, her teachers had said that she's mindful and goes out of her way to do amazing things with her friends and students, especially those who are having trouble with English. So thank you, Shay, for helping out. He is kind and respectful to his friends every day. He offers confidence and helps others in whatever they need. Good job, Will. And Ella, during different semester discussions, she wants others to be heard and listen to different ideas with an open mind. Great job.
Elena was open-minded because during their morning meetings when they're trying to do mindfulness activities, she keeps an open mind during those activities. So great job. John was open-minded by being a very supportive friend and being very open to other people's ideas during group work. Great job. And Alex, who is the ultimate supporter of all other students as well, listens to other people's opinions and is positive in all of his responses. So great job. No questions. Just somebody. All right. Awesome.
Okay, we are going to recognize our open-minded middle schoolers at this time. We have 2 recipients in each grade, honoring 6 students tonight. Our first student is a 6th grade student, Chase Layden, and his teacher said that he is a new bright light at the middle school. Chase is open and accepting to all students in his class. Come on up, Chase Layden. Our second 6th grade recipient, Lucas Lynn. Lucas is an enthusiastic and positive learner, especially when working in groups. Come on up, Lucas. 2nd grade, Claire makes sure to make space for an 811 student at the cafeteria table every day at lunch. She does this without being asked. She is amazing. Seventh grade, Reagan Higgins. Reagan has such a positive energy in our school and just loves everyone. She plays soccer every day at rep with a group of students in our 811 and ENL program because she loves soccer and doesn't care about language limitations or student ability. She just aims to have fun and share her joy in our school. And now 8th grade, Milan Brown. Milan went out of her way to include a student with a disability during recess. She asked students to join her and her friends at the table when they went outside for recess. Come on up, Milan Brown. And last but not least, our other 8th grader, Ava Sadler. Ava is one of the hosts of our new Moriches Middle School morning show. She was open-minded to try new things as a host of our new morning show. Thank you. Congratulations to all of our middle school open-minded students.
Right now at the high school, we are going to recognize 4 students. One of them is going to be here tonight, but we're still going to recognize her because we are so proud. Our 9th grader that is being recognized tonight, Lux Cahola. Lux was nominated by Ms. Glorioso. Lux has demonstrated the willingness and eagerness to grow from the experience and material presented in class. Your summer assignment also demonstrated an open-mindedness when considering and evaluating other points of view. Basically, you're pretty awesome. Our 10th grader, Nyla Jackson, couldn't be here tonight, but I am going to say that Ms. Jerkowitz did nominate her. She fits the mold of open-minded. She is constantly trying to help others and see where they're coming from, even if she doesn't always agree with them. And she also is able to work very collaboratively with her peers. So congratulations for that. Georgia, who's back? Great, Georgia, come on up, Georgia. Georgia was nominated by Mrs. Perillo. Georgia is in Mrs. Perillo's partnership with PE class, and she knows that all people are different, and she values the uniqueness of each and every student. We really do appreciate you, and we know that in that partnership with PE class, you've had some pretty big breakthroughs for some of the kids. So we see it, and we value you, and thank you. Last but not least, Geneva Jones, 12th grade. Come on up. Congratulations to Geneva. Now, if I read everything that Dr. Flynn Trace had submitted, we'd be here for another hour and a half or so. So there's a lot of things that Geneva does that are really great. She has been an integral part in helping to have the aid go to Puerto Rico due to the recent tragedies there. She did a blood drive all by herself. She just created it, had it running in the high school. I mean, she really is somebody that goes above and beyond. So all 3 and Nyla also, I just really want to say that we're very proud of you for all that you do and for being open-minded, of course.
Congratulations to all the students, and thank you to everyone that contributed and participated in the Board of Education Appreciation Night. It really is great to have this year and to celebrate all the great things the kids are doing and the support of our Board of Education. I'm going to transition quickly to a brief presentation, and we won't spend a ton of time on this, but as you may know, we have, at the last couple of board members on September 7th, we went to contract with the Moriches family for the property at 559 Main Street. So I just want to go through quickly and educate you guys about why this property and what is it all about, and talk a little bit about. Oh, there it is. All right. So the property is the property that's from Brookfield, looking on Main Street, and it's kind of like that hidden property behind the parking lot of Clayton Huey Elementary School. This is the look going west on Main Street on Montauk Highway. So there's Clayton Huey Elementary School, the flagpole, and the property just beyond that. And that is the property. I don't want to embarrass any board members, so I'm going to call them out, but when I said the Moriches family approached us and said, we're interested in selling the property, would the school district be interested? I said, well, board, what do you think? And a couple of them may or may not have said, good property. Because it's only 50 feet wide, but it's about 160 feet long, and you kind of miss it because there's a lot of trees and things like that. But basically, if you look at this property, this is working. All right, this is the parking lot on Brookfield that the district owns. This is the elementary school, and this is all part of the elementary school. We surrounded on three sides. So the Moriches family, over the past 30 years or so, there have been a couple of overtures by the district to purchase this piece of land to help us with essentially safety concerns that we have at the elementary school. The overhead shot, you can see the elementary school, and you can see where that property is. So it kind of is one of those things that sort of makes sense. And districts can buy property, obviously, but they have to go through a district process. So we can't just contract with a party and purchase property. We have to go to a community vote. And that's where this comes in, because we essentially, once we go to contract, we have 45 days to put it out to vote to the community. And that's the timeline we're in now. This piece of property, doing our due diligence, getting an appraisal on the property, came in at about $500,000. And then we did actual comparative market analyses, and and these are separate people from our district, not district employees, not people we contracted with, but those that our attorneys found. One was suggested at 500, one was between 490 and 510, and so the contract price agreed with the Moriches family with $500,000 for the home and property. Then we started looking at what is the possible use that we could have for this, and we brought in a structural engineer to look at the property and basically say that, do an inspection and tell us, well, what's the value of this? What could we use it for? And we basically found out that there is significant upgrades that would have to be done, upwards of $700,000 to bring it to code and ADA compliance. So we had a lot of questions about that, and we wanted to know what we might do with that. Then we brought in somebody from New